George recoiled in his chair, his heart pounding in his chest. Whiskey sloshed over the rim of his glass, dampening his trembling hand. He attempted to cry out, but the words died in his throat, replaced by a choked stammer as he stared into the abyssal eyes of the demonic intruder.
What are you?
George stammered, his voice barely a whisper. The imposing figure responded with a deep, reverberating chuckle that seemed to shake George's bones.
George, surely a man of your intellect and accomplishments can recognize me.
It crooned in a voice like the grinding of tectonic plates.
Your mortal kind knows me by many names. The devil, Lucifer, Beelzebub, Satan. I am your Prince of Darkness.
George's eyes widened in terror and disbelief as the reality of the situation set in.
Impossible,
he sputtered, shrinking back in his chair.
You're nothing more than a figment of a twisted imagination, a lurid fairy tale meant to scare children. You can't be real.
The devil raised a pointed eyebrow as his laughter thundered through the room.
But I am quite real, my unwitting friend.
He declared.
As real and undeniable as your own insignificant existence.
In the blink of an eye, the demonic figure closed the distance between them, his towering form looming over George and forcing him to lean back precariously in his chair to meet the creature's intense, amber gaze. The devil extended a wickedly curved talon, tracing it along the edge of George's chair and leaving smoldering trails in the wood, as if his very touch could scorch the fabric of reality.
I have come to you with an offer,
he continued, his voice dripping with temptation.
I can grant you unimaginable wealth, power, and indulge your every carnal desire. In return, I ask for your loyalty and aid in sowing the seeds of my malevolent influence deep within the foundations of your pathetic human society.
George's throat constricted with fear as he struggled to form a coherent thought. Finally, he managed to rasp a single question through his overwhelming dread.
What sort of proposal?
George stammered, his voice a hoarse whisper.
And at what cost would such an agreement come?
The devil's fanged maw stretched into a sinister grin that seemed to extend beyond the boundaries of his monstrous visage.
A mere trifle compared to the wealth and indulgences that await you, George.
He purred.
Simply become my emissary on this mortal plane and facilitate the glorious collapse of your pitiful society according to my grand design. Do this, and your every desire, your darkest cravings, will be fulfilled beyond your wildest dreams.
As the demon lord laid out the tantalizing offer, George's mind raced with visions of the earthly delights and lavish indulgences that such a deal could grant him. It almost seemed too tempting to resist. The devil extended a clawed finger, gently but firmly lifting George's chin and forcing their gazes to meet.